star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment. Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Memphis Grizzlies as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And here's a look at some numbers for Ja Morant.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Smart and Bain on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 slot. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, BA, take your pick. Rookie development, team chemistry building. Plus, you wait all off season to see how your team measures up. And now, we get to find out.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league. And he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
Now here's Morant. Last game he had 34 points. Here's the 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
From deep, MP. Counted from distance. He's got 9 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Clark with a screen on Reeves. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
From deep, MP. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Memphis, they've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
You know, for the Lakers, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Now here's Smart. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Pass to Jackson. They need this. And now that we have a minute, let's take a look at the best shooting teams in the association. Number 1, Los Angeles.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Now here's Morant. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Pass to Clark. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Reeves.
First in shooting percentage, first in three-point field goal percentage, and they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. Count that bucket.
Yeah, that's where Bane makes his living. So confident from all over the floor.
From deep, MP. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Grizzlies trail by 15. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said, you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISO, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Well, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Connect comes in for Hachimura. Christie's checked in for MP. And Milton subbed in for Reeves. Teams will make substitutions.
You got this, MP.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at center, filling out the middle. Counted.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Smart passes to Morant. A minute 53 left to play in the first half of basketball. And so Davis will bring it up for the Lakers. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Drills it from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Smart against MP. Pass to Moran. To stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Pass to Jackson. Back to Smart. Jacks up a 3. Davis with a rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Really left him alone that time. MP's got 27.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Reeves. 11 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Morant, the pass to Smart. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Los Angeles. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the Week have been named. Let's see who's hot. And we thought it would be a good idea to give each other our own weekly awards here in studio. Kenny, why don't you start?
Shaq, you've been in a great mood lately. So I'd like to present you with the Boban Marjanovic Big Friendly Giant Award.
Thank you, Kenny. Ernie, for steering our ship, you have earned the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Captain Award.
Wow, what an honor. And finally, Kenny, I'm bestowing on you the Bill Laimbeer Top Instigator Award.
What?
Because nobody does it better.
Come on, Ernie. I don't even know if that's an award.
Oh, sure it is.
Come on.
Come on.
Good job,
All your
Kenny.
hard work. Yeah, we appreciate you.
No.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Lakers.
They've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The B.A., he's on fire.
Smart outside. Pass to Bane. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
BA, I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Pass to Jackson. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To snap the cold streak. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And really
Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Jackson outside. Bain surveying the D. Over Hachimura. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Bain's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
MP shot is off. And it's Bain with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Morant, the 3 is up. Rebound, Anthony Davis. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go, and looking, and again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? Hachimura against Bain. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Jackson outside. On the wing, Bain. Hachimura covering. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's
good. Another from 3.
And the threes just don't stop. Another shot and another make.
Yes, and he's starting to creep up that list now for the most 3-pointers in a game. We'll see if he keeps it going. To end the run. Outside for Morant. High arcing shot. Rebounded by the Lakers.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
From deep, MP. Another shot. And it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got his 2nd bucket on the night. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with the fourth quarter upon. Automatic playoff bid.
Ah, man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, BA.
On the court for Memphis, Smart and Bain on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
From deep, MP. Good! That's another bucket!
I mean, just a magnificent showing for him offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, he's now tied for third most 60-point games in league history. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Jackson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Milton passes to MP. From deep, connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing. Back to Morant. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Kicks it out to Bain from outside the arc. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And believe you,
good! Another from 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away, and he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Lee. Again, the Lakers score.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Yep, that one's good.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Buries it from 3.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Inside, here's Bain. And he throws it down with one hand.
And cleared for takeoff, Mr. Bain rising.
And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
the electrician because MP just shot the lights out.
Yeah, MP.
Man, that was crazy. You look like Greg Hodges out there.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Good night. Have you?
Heard side of everything's in the water.
Oh, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, you know, water there, I think it would be seats.
Now, NBA players are some of the most fashion-forward celebs around. But even amongst them, your approach to streetwear has gotten noticed. How do you source your clothes?
Well, I do my own shopping, if that's what you're asking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of it's online. You know, once I've worn a brand and I know my size, then that makes it easier. Otherwise, you know, I try to hit up a boutique whenever I have a day off on the road or something like that.
Yeah. Do you have a style philosophy you follow when you're getting dressed?
Yeah, you know, I try not to go overboard. You know, once you have one or two statement pieces, I try to keep it right there, like one or two statement pieces, and then keep it simple otherwise. You know, I'll give you an example, something like a nice, bright, online ceramic dead tee with some clean white sneakers or some fly new kicks with a black boxing t-shirt, you know?
Let's get it in peace. Get ready to light it up for me.
Yo, MP, how did the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team, who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason.
I don't know, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, Pete, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. For your sake, I hope you see it too.